Hey everyone, Spirited Drops. Been a little while. I've been coming to you from my garden here in the Blue Mountains on a beautiful sunny day after a week of mist and rain and cooler weather, which has also been beautiful. And finally emerging from my New Year's Spirit Quest. So you guys that have followed me for a while know that I do this every year. I come right back into nature and release the old year with gratitude and log my learnings in my trusty journal, and then start to really sort of lean my awareness into what this year holds. And it's been quite an interesting process and a longer one than usual for me, because it's a useful process for me. I can go in and I can get a real sense of where to direct my attention, and I can get a sense psychically, of course, of what the potentialities are. But there was nothing when I started doing my Spirit Quest this year. Nothing. I couldn't sense anything. I couldn't see anything. My journeying and my dreams were very still, very void-like, and I did wonder. I mean, the last time that happened, where there was just zero, there was nothing, the cicadas sparking up in the sun, um, was just before COVID hit. I was down here 2020, I think it was, couldn't see anything, and left it thinking, oh, the timing, I should wait for the spring, and then of course a few months later the pandemic broke out, and I realised that was such a disruptive event. It was impossible to be able to see potentialities early on. But this one's been interesting. So I let it go. I was forcing it a little bit, and just got back to the trails and the trees and the soil and the stars, and just waited. Just waited and listened, and what's come to me is not so much in this vision quest about what's going to be happening next year, but very much how to roll. So the shift in my modus operandi, my MO, and hopefully this might be useful for you too. So I really feel like the starting point for this year for me and how I'm going to be guiding my communities is not in the what, but in the how. How are we rolling? And some of the key themes that have come through for me is, the time of real turmoil, and these hard processes for revelation to come up, for deep healing to come up, which I think a lot of us have been through, is now moving into a much more easy, more flowing way of revelation and moving forward and evolution. Bring that on. Less releasing and banishing, and much more attraction and magnetism. I feel like my visioning, my chin has been lifted to less short-term visioning and action visioning, and more around life purpose visioning, and leading with spirit and the heart rather than the head and thought. Making more space for what I'm feeling. And so people in the psychic development circles, we're going to be really working with that to kick us off this year. And so they're the themes that have come out of my vision quest. Not so much what, all about how, leading with our state of being, leading with our spiritual process, stabilizing that and making that a mainstay, and then the what will look after itself. So I hope that's useful, and I'm sure some of you are getting similar themes, which I'd love to hear about. And I'm back in Singapore in about 10 days, and the Spirited Drops will be coming back on the regular. So stay tuned. Okay, everyone, you have a lovely Sunday. Bye.